I stopped going to the honky-tonk downtown, 'cause the jukebox plays our song when I sit down, and the whiskey tastes like the night you said goodbye. I tried dating someone sweet from Clarksville. She laughed just like you do. Lord, I nearly fell. Had to walk outside and breathe that autumn sky. It's not haunted, it's just living with a love that didn't finish. It just changed its shape. I hear your name in every song they play. See your face in the last light of the day. I find your memory in the strangest things. A gas station rose, an old church choir singing. I can't outrun what we were. I can't outrun her. I moved 2 counties over, fresh new start. Thought the distance would put distance in my heart, but the stars look the same from my New York. The neighbor's kid plays guitar on her porch at 8. The melody she strums hits me like a freight. Some things are built to haunt you. That's just art. It's not haunted, it's just living with a love that didn't finish. It just changed its shape. Song they play. See your face in the last light of the day. I find your memory in the strangest things. A gas station rose, an old church choir singing. I can't outrun what we were. I can't outrun her. I don't wanna be over you. I just wanna learn to carry you like a song you love so much. It hurts to hear. You keep it close, keep it near. I still leave the porch light on at 10, like you might pull up that gravel drive again. But the only thing that comes is wind and rain. Your coffee cup is where you left it last. A rain stain on the wood, a photograph of two people who didn't know how fast forever turns to gone, how fast a house stops feeling like a home. I turn the light off every night at 2, and every night I dream it guides you through, back to this front door, back to this old floor, back to me loving you like I did before. I leave the porch light on, still leaving it on, praying one night it stops burning for nothing. Baby, come on home. Your sister called, she says I need to move, says the healing happens when you change your groove. But I can't paint these walls a different hue. The dog still sleeps beside your side of the bed. He lifts his ears at every car instead. Some kind of love don't leave, it lives ahead. How fast forever turns to gone, how fast a house stops feeling like a home. I turn the light off every night at 2, and every night I dream it guides you through, back to this front door, back to this old floor, back to me loving you like I did before. I leave the porch light on, still leaving it on, praying one night it stops burning for nothing. Baby, come on home. Maybe you found your heaven somewhere warm. Maybe you passed the rain and past the storm. I hope you're dancing in some golden light. I hope you know I loved you right. You were 17 in cut-off jeans, barefoot on your mama's kitchen tile. I was just a boy with a borrowed truck, trying to make a pretty girl smile. You said, take me somewhere I've never been. I said, I don't know anywhere too new. So I drove 3 miles down the dirt road and watch the sunset turn your eyes to blue. We didn't have money, we didn't have plans. We had that two-lane road and each other's hands. Down that dirt road to your mother's house, we found everything that life's about. First kiss under a water tower light, first fight at the edge of a Friday night. Down that dirt road, past the old oak tree, is where you first said you love me. Some people find it in a city or a crowd. I found mine on a dirt road out loud. Now our kids run barefoot in the same yard. Your mama waves from the same back porch. We still drive that road on summer nights, just to remember what we started for. I still reach across the sea for your hand. You still laugh at nothing. God, I love that laugh. I take this dirt road every single day, just to live this second half. We didn't know then what we were building, just two lost kids. But Lord, what a feeling. Down that dirt road to your mother's house, we found everything that life's about. First kiss under a water tower light, first fight at the edge of a Friday night. Down that dirt road, past the old oak tree, is where you first said you love me. Some people find it in a city or a crowd. I found mine on a dirt road out loud. I wrote you a letter I'll never send. Started it 3 times, never got to the end. The words keep falling apart in my hands. Do you still drive past our old apartment? Do you still sleep with the window cracked? Do you still reach for somebody in the morning, then feel that ache when they're not looking back? I'm not asking to go back, I'm just asking if you remember how good it was before it wasn't. If you still remember the way that I held you, if somewhere inside you that memory is real, If you still remember the rain on the roof, the night we finally said what we feel, then you know this wasn't nothing. This was something that mattered. If you still remember, you know. I saw your name on a gas station receipt. You'd signed the back of a car that you left. I kept it in my glove box for a year, something to hold when I had nothing left. I wonder if you still hum our song. I wonder if it sneaks up on you too. Days, some part of you still reaches out for who. I'm not asking to go back, I'm just asking if you remember how good it was before it wasn't. If you still remember the way that I held you, if somewhere inside you that memory's real, if you still remember the rain on the roof, the night we finally said what we feel, then you know this wasn't nothing. This was something that mattered. If you still remember, you know. This song is for every heart that still carries a love they couldn't keep but couldn't let go of. If this is your story, don't let it end here. Share it with someone who still remembers. Like it, live it, let someone know they're not alone. If you still remember, so do I. "40 years of living in this house, strangers picking up our things, turning them about. The red tractor sold for less than it was worth, the one my daddy drove through 30 years of dirt. My sister found the watch inside a drawer, Mama's wedding ring behind a closet door. We didn't know what we'd find when we got here. Funny how a life fits in a single year. And the auctioneer don't know the weight of every hammer fall today. Nobody told me off his chair. I held myself together till they sold the boots, the ones he wore each Sunday after Sunday service. The leather cracked and worn down at the toe. A stranger paid $12. Lord have mercy. I walked back to the barn and sat a while, breathed the smell of diesel wood and time. Some things you can't put a number on, some things only live inside the bloodline. And the auctioneer don't know the weight of every hammer fall today. Nobody told me grief looked like a yard full of strangers. Nobody told me love looked like a tractor and a prayer. Nobody told me home was just a feeling in the timber, till they auctioned off my daddy's favorite chair. They auctioned off his chair. I took the gate latch off the old fence post, the thing he fixed 1,000 times at most. I've got it on my kitchen wall at home, so some part of him never has to go. Forecast called for sunshine. What a lie. The clouds rolled in before I fixed my tie. The flowers wilted, guess we're running late. The preacher's car broke down outside the gate. Came out in your mother's borrowed white, said, honey, we've survived worse than this, we're right. You laughed and kicked your heels off in the mud, and right then I knew this was real love. 'Cause easy was never our story. We built this thing through the storm and the glory. We got married in the rain, baby, wasn't that something? The thunder rolled just as I said I do. We got married in the rain, and you were laughing. God himself was crying with me too. It wasn't perfect, Lord, it wasn't planned, but you were soaking wet and holding my hand. And nothing since has ever felt so right as getting married in the rain that night. night. Now 10 years in, the kids are fast asleep. We watch the lightning from our porch in peace. You lean your head against my shoulder still. You say best bad weather day of my life it is. The photograph above our mantel shows two sulking fools who didn't care about the storm. The guests all still talk about it every year. Best wedding they've attended, that's our cheer. We got married in the rain. Baby, wasn't that something? The thunder rolled just as I said I do. We got married in the rain, and you were laughing. God himself was crying with me too. It wasn't perfect, Lord, it wasn't planned, but you were soaking wet and holding my hand. And nothing since has ever felt so right as getting married in the rain that night. I wouldn't trade a single drop for all the sunshine in the world. You in that white dress, laughing in the storm. My whole life in that one girl. I've got 17 unread texts I'll never answer, and a voicemail I've listened to 1,000 times. It's 30 seconds long. You called to say you love me, said you'd pick up dinner. Did I want red wine? That was April 3rd at 2:30. The last time I ever heard your voice come through. I've charged this phone 100 times to keep it. I can't delete it. God, I just can't do it. 30 seconds, your whole life is in it. 30 seconds, I can almost feel you in it. I play your voicemail when the house gets too quiet, when I cook the meals you used to make. I play your voicemail in the car on Sundays, on the road to church, out by the lake. Your voice comes through the speaker like you're right here, like I could turn and find you in your seat. I play your voicemail 'cause I need to hear you. I play your voicemail just to make it through the week. My daughter caught me crying in the kitchen. She put her little hand inside my palm. She said, "Daddy, is that Mama on the phone?" I said, "Yeah, baby, that's your mama's song." She asked me could she hear it, so I played it. She held her breath the whole half minute through. She said she sounds so happy. I said she was. She said, "I think she'd want us to be too." 30 seconds, her whole life is in it. 30 seconds, I can almost feel her in it. I'll play your voicemail when the house gets too quiet, when I cook the meals you used to make. I'll play your voicemail in the car on Sundays, on the road to church, out by the lake. Your voice comes through the speaker like you're right here, like I could turn and find you in your seat. I play your voicemail 'cause I need to hear you. I play your voicemail just to make it through the week. If you've ever loved someone so much that even 30 seconds of their voice could hold you together, this song was written for you. Drop a below if you've ever held on to a voice. Subscribe. I write for every heart that's still carrying someone. I'll never delete it. I'll never delete it. As long as this phone holds a charge, I'll never delete it. They asked me to come, we're all still friends. What's done is done, that chapter ends. I wrapped a gift, I wore my best sundress, told myself I'd handle the distress. I walked in and there she was, round and glowing bright. He had his hand on her back, standing in the light. And something I expected to feel like a knife just felt like a page turning in my life. I thought I'd fall apart inside that room. Turns out I'd made room for something new. I cried on the way home, but not for him. Cried for the girl I was back then. Cried for the fight then you do it anyway. I'm happy for them, isn't that a thing? I drove home singing to myself out loud, crying and smiling, the best kind of called my mama, told her I was fine. She said, "You sure?" I said, "I think this time." She laughed and said, "I knew you'd find your ground." Said, "Baby girl, you never needed saving, just your crown." I got home, poured a glass of sweet iced tea, sat on the porch, and finally just felt free. Ain't that funny? What you think will break you sometimes is the very thing that makes you. I thought I'd fall apart inside that room. Turns out I'd made room for something new. I cried on the way home, but not for him. Cried for the girl I was back then. Cried for the fights, cried for the years, cried 'cause letting go takes everything you have, and then you do it anyway. I'm happy for them, isn't that a thing? I drove home singing to myself out loud, crying and smiling, the best kind of love. The first snow came on a Tuesday morning. The kids ran out, I stood at the glass. I watched them catch it on their tongues and laughing, and God, it hit me harder than I'd planned. You love the first snow more than anyone. You'd drag us all outside before it set. You'd say the world's brand new. Come on, don't waste it. It's the kind of thing I'll never forget. And now the world is white, and I am standing at a window full of you I cannot touch. This is the first snow without you beside me. The first cold morning I've stood here alone. The first time I've watched the whole backyard turn silver and had to carry all of it on my own. The kids don't know the reason that I'm crying. They just see Daddy quiet by the door. This is the first snow, Lord help me, the first snow. Without you here to love it anymore. By noon they'd built a snowman in the yard. They called me out to put the scarf around his neck. I used your old blue scarf, the one from Christmas, the one you always wore to keep in check. They named him after you. I didn't ask them. Kids just know the things you'd never say. I laughed out loud and choked a little laughter. Lord, grief and joy look so much the same. And now the world is white and I am standing in the snow they named for someone I still love. This is the first snow without you beside me. The first cold morning I've stood here alone. The first time I've watched the whole backyard turn silver and had to carry all of it on my own. The kids don't know the reason that I'm crying. They just see Daddy quiet by the door. This is the first snow, Lord help me, the first snow without you here to love it anymore. But I went out, I caught a snowflake on my tongue, and I swear, you were right, the world was new. So I stayed out till my hands went numb, and I talked to you. I talked to you.
I rearranged my whole life around yours. Learned to like your music, kept my feelings stored. I showed up every time you called my name, and every time you left, I stayed the same. I told my friends he needs time, they'd nod and smile. I drove 2 hours in the rain without a doubt. I saved your favorite chair, I kept your mug. I was building us a house, you were just shrugging. I wasn't asking for perfect, I was asking for presents, and you were always somewhere, just a little bit absent. I needed to be somebody's everything, not a Tuesday, not a sometimes, not a maybe thing. I needed to be chosen, every morning chosen, not just loved when it was easy and the door was open. I gave you all of me and it was beautiful, but I deserve somebody
who showed up willing. I needed to be somebody's everything, not just useful. The night I finally said, I can't do this, you look surprised, like it came out of nowhere. 5 years of almost, 5 years of waiting, and you still couldn't see what was always there. I drove home slow, I didn't even cry. I think my tears had already said goodbye. I got inside, I sat in my own quiet and realized I'd been missing me. I'd bought it. I wasn't asking for perfect, I was asking for present. And I deserve somebody who finds me essential. I needed to be somebody's everything, not a Tuesday, not a sometimes, not a maybe thing. I needed to be chosen, every morning chosen, not just loved when it was easy and the door was open. I gave you all of me and it was beautiful, but I deserve somebody who showed up willing. I needed to be somebody's everything, not just useful. To every woman who's been loving someone halfway, you are not too much, you are not too emotional. You just love someone who wasn't ready for everything you are. If this song hit you in the chest, drop her. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. You deserve somebody's everything. Subscribe, alright, for every heart still figuring that out. I am somebody's everything. I am somebody's everything. I just had to leave to find it. I am somebody's everything.
I take the long way home on purpose now. Add 15 minutes to an empty house. I pass the school, the church, the grain co-op, and tell myself I just forgot to stop. The radio plays old songs I used to skip. Now I let them roll all 68 trips. I know this gravel road like my own skin, but I'm in no hurry to get back within. Because home used to smell like supper, home used to sound like you. Now home's just a set of rooms used to do. I take the long way home, past the river and the mill, past the field where we used to park when the summer night stood still. I take the long way home, 'cause a short way ends too fast, and I'm not ready, not quite ready to face what home became when you left it in the past. My neighbor says I ought to get a dog, says an empty house needs something warm and soft. I said maybe in the spring, when I stop hearing your voice and everything. I pulled into the drive at 9 last night, sat in the truck an extra 10 in the dark, finished a cold coffee, watched the porch light shine, laughed at myself, still killing time. Because home used to smell like supper, home used to sound like you. Now home's just a set of rooms that echo what we used to do. I take the long way home, past the river and the mill, past the field where we used to park when the summer night stood still. I take the long way home, 'cause a short way ends too fast, and I'm not ready, not quite ready to face what home became when you left it in the past. But tonight I pulled in early, fed the cat that showed up last week, turned the kitchen light on, ate a real meal in my own seat. And something in me shifted, something said, you're gonna be fine. I took the short way home tonight, first time in a long, long time. Bought those boots in 1987, brown and cracked, size 12, worn down at the toe. He wore them to my little league and prom night. He wore them when he told me he'd let me go. Cancer took him 2 weeks before the wedding. We moved the dress fitting to the church instead. My mama said I didn't have to carry it, but I knew exactly what I'd do instead. I asked them to hem my dress a little shorter, so everyone could see what I was wearing. I walked down the aisle in her daddy's boots, 19
cracked and worn through. Every step I took, I felt him close beside me. Every step I said, I love you, I love you. The guests all cried, they knew what those boots carried. Every field he walked to give me this day. I walked down the aisle in her daddy's boots, and somehow he wasn't far away. My husband saw them first when I started walking. His face broke open like a summer storm. He covered his mouth, I saw his shoulders shaking. I lifted up the hem so he could see them warned. The preacher paused and told the congregation about a man who wore these boots with pride. He said he couldn't be here in his body, but a father's love don't stop, it finds a ride. I asked them to hem my dress a little shorter, so everyone could see what I brought with me. I walked down the aisle in her daddy's boots. 1987, cracked and worn through. Every step I took, I felt him close beside me. Every step I said, I love you, I love you. The guests all cried, they knew what those boots carried. Every field he walked to give me this day. I walked down the aisle in her daddy's boots, and somehow he wasn't far away. I'll keep them in a box beside the wedding dress. My kids will ask about them someday. I'll say these boots walked your mama down the aisle when your grandpa had to go away. He had to go away.
Don't cry every day now, that's progress. I made it through a whole Wednesday fine. I even laughed at something stupid on the TV and didn't feel guilty for the laugh this time. I went out with my friends on a Friday, didn't mention your name once all night. I ordered the thing you hated on the menu and told myself that wasn't picking a fight. But then a song came on in the Walmart, I had to go stand in the cereal aisle and breathe until the wave came down to something I could walk around with and still smile. I'm halfway healed, and that's the hardest place to be. Too far in the hurt to feel it clean, too far from okay to feel completely free. I'm halfway healed, right in the middle of me. But some days feel like sunrise, and some days feel like the bottom of a well. I'm halfway healed, and if you've been here, then you already know it's heaven and it's hell. I cleared your shelf, I kept one photograph, the one where you were laughing, not the posed ones. I figured when I'm ready, I'll let that go too. But I'm not ready, and that's okay, it's progress. I rearranged the bedroom furniture Sunday, slept better than I had in about a year. Woke up and made myself a real breakfast. Cried once, got back up, that's the frontier. But then I passed the restaurant on Main Street, where we sat on our very first real date. And the feeling hit me like a summer storm front. I just stood outside until it dissipated. I'm halfway healed, and that's the hardest place to be. Too far in the hurt to feel it clean, too far from okay to feel completely free. I'm halfway healed, right in the middle of me. Where some days feel like sunrise, and some days feel like the bottom of a well. I'm halfway healed, and if you've been here, then you already know it's heaven and it's hell. If you are somewhere in the middle right now, not broken, not whole, not back to yourself yet, this song was written for exactly where you are. You are not behind, you are not failing. Healing isn't a straight road. Drop a comment below, tell me where you are today. Like this if you need it, to hear it, subscribe, because every week I write for the parts of you still figuring it out. You are halfway healed, and halfway healed is brave. You are halfway healed, and that is more than enough today. doesn't know what year it is today. She doesn't always know my name, they say. But when I took her hand this afternoon, she smiled like 1962. I brought the yellow roses that she loved, the ones I brought for 61 Augusts. The nurse said that's sweet, I just nodded still. Some habits run deeper than an act of will. I sat beside her bed and held her hand and told her every beautiful thing she'd been. I said, you were the sunrise of my 23. You were the reason I came home from Tennessee. You were the mother, you were the laugh, the grace. You were the first thing I still see when I close my face. You were the Sunday mornings and the hard rain nights. You were the only fight worth every fight. 61 years, and I would do it again. 61 years, and I'm still the luckiest man. She drifted off before I finished talking, but she was smiling when she closed her eyes. I stayed until the evening nurse came in. She said, she knows you're here. I said, I know she's mine. I drove home slow past the old house we first rented. The landlord put up condominiums there. I sat a minute with the engine running, just us and 61 years in the air. I thought about the boy I was at 20, who had no idea what love was gonna ask. I said, you were the sunrise of my 23. You were the reason I came home from Tennessee. You were the mother, you were the laugh, the grace. You were the first thing I still see when I close my face. You were the Sunday mornings and the hard rain nights. You were the only fight worth every fight. 61 years, and I would do it again. 61 years, and I'm still the luckiest man. She may not know the year, she may not know my name, but when I hold her hand, she smiles just the same. And that is 61 years. That is everything years. That is the whole life right there, in one smile. had your keys in hand, I said fine, then go. What I meant was please, please don't let this go. You walked out like you'd been waiting for permission. I stood there giving you what I didn't mean to give. I watched your car back out into the rain. I kept expecting you to turn around again. I had a whole speech built up in my throat, but pride is the heaviest anchor known. And all the words I swallowed that November have lived inside my chest without a name. What I would have said, I love you, don't leave. What I would have said, I'm sorry, believe me. What I would have said was everything you needed. What I would have said was everything I meant. But I stood in the doorway with my arms at my sides, watched everything we built drive into the night. What I would have said might have saved us then. What I would have said, I'll never say again. I called you twice in the first week of December. It went to voicemail, I just breathed and hung up. I wrote a text so long it broke into 4 parts, deleted every word, then broke my coffee cup. I heard you moved to Nashville, doing well now. Somebody said you're happy, I was glad. Then I went home and sat inside the quiet, and finally said out loud what I'd been too scared to add. And all the words I swallowed that November finally found their way into this song. What I would have said, I love you, don't leave. What I would have said, I'm sorry, believe me. What I would have said was everything you needed. What I would have said was everything I meant. But I stood in the doorway with my arms at my sides, watched everything we built drive into the night. What I would have said might have saved us then. What I would have said, I'll never say again. If you ever hear this song and you're sitting somewhere wondering if I meant it, I meant every word of every version. I just never found them till it was too late. So I put them in a song where they can finally live out loud, where they can reach you wherever you are now. What I would have said, I love you, I love you. What I would have said was true, it was true.
mine, then go. I meant please just live right here beside me till there's nothing left to give. What I would have said was everything